Good morning, students. In the previous class, we are seeing the chapter probability and we are solving questions of exercise 16.3. Now today we will see some other question of that exercise. Let's see. First question is, question number 18 is, in class 11th of school, 40% of the students study mathematics and 30% student biology and 10% of the class study both maths and biology. If a student is selected at random from the class, find the probability that he will study mathematics or biology. So we have to given the probability of students which are studying mathematics. Probability of a student who study maths is given to us, which is 40%. So we can write 40 by 100. And next we have to given probability that student study biology are 30%, so we can write 30 by 100, and student which study both math and physics, math and biology, maths and biology, this percentage are 10%. Now find, if a student is selected at random from the class, find the probability that he will study maths or biology. So we have to find that the student will study maths or biology. So for find out this, we can write probability of maths union biology. So it will be probability of maths, probability of biology minus probability of intersection of maths and biology. So it will be 40 by 100 plus 30 by 100 minus 10 by 100. So we can write this 70 minus 10 by 100. So it will be 60 by 100. So it will be 3 by 5. Okay. So probability of study maths or biology will be what? 3 by 5. Okay. Now we will see the next question. Our next question is, question number 19, which is, our next question is, in an entrance test that is graded on the basis of 2 examinations, the probability of randomly chosen student passing the first examination is 0.8, probability of passing the second examination is 0.7, probability of passing at least one examination is 0.95. Then what is the probability of passing both? So student, we have to given in this question that passing first examination is given 0.8, passing second examination is given 0.7, and probability of passing at least one of them, which is given. Okay, so one of them is given means 1 minus probability of A union B is given. So let student we have to given probability of A is which is 0.8 and probability of B which is we have to given 0.7 and probability of at least one of them is given. Means probability of A union B we have to given which is 0.95. Now we have to find out probability of A intersection B for both. Okay, so we know that formula probability of A union B is equal to probability of A, probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So probability of A intersection B will be what? It will be probability of A, probability of B minus probability of A union B. So probability of A is given 0.8, probability of B is given 0.7 minus probability of 0.95. So it will be 1.50 minus 0.95. Now we will subtract this from here. So we get 5 and 14 minus 9 is 5. So 0.55 is the probability of both. Okay. So what is the probability of passing both? The probability of passing both will be what? 0.55. Okay. We have to give a probability of A, probability of B which is 0.8, 0.7 and probability of A union B which is 0.95. So probability of A intersection B will be how much we have to find out. So we know the formula probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Now probability of A intersection B we can write probability of A, probability of B minus probability of A union B and putting the value we can find out probability of passing both students will be 0.55. I hope you understand students. Now we will see the next question. Let's move. Our next question is question number 20, which we have to given the probability that a student will pass the final examination in both English and Hindi is 0.5. Probability that a student will pass the final examination in both English and Hindi which is given 0.5. Probability of English and Hindi is given to us 0.5 and the probability of passing neither Hindi and nor English is also given which is 0.1 we have to given, and if the probability of passing the English examination is 0.75 and which is we have to given probability of passing the English examination is 0.75. Now then find out what is the probability of passing Hindi examination. So we have to find out from here what is the probability of passing Hindi examination. So students, we have to given this information. We can use the De Morgan's law. We can use A dash intersection H dash is equal to, we can write for E union H whole bar. Okay, so probability of E dash intersection H dash is equal to probability of E bar union H bar, E union H bar, which is written as 1 minus probability of E union H, and 1 minus probability of E union H is we have to given which is probability of E plus probability of H minus probability of E intersection H. Now this we have to given 0.1, so we can write 0.1 at the place of this. So 1 minus probability of E is minus 0.5 and probability of H which we have to find out which is this, and probability of E intersection H is again given 0.5. Now we can send this to the right hand side because we have to find out this, and we will send this to here, and we are getting 1 minus, either we can write 1.5 minus 0.75 and minus 0.1. After subtracting from here, we can write 1.5 minus, this will be what? 0.85. And now after subtracting from here, we get and this is now subtracting this, we get 10 minus 5 5 and here 14 minus 8 6, so 0.65 is the probability of passing in Hindi. So in this question we have to given probability of passing the student English and Hindi is 0.5 and probability of not for this English and Hindi is 0.1. Probability of English is 0.75. Probability of Hindi we have to find out. So we can write this in the form of this by De Morgan's law. So probability of this will be probability of E union H bar. So this can be written as 1 minus probability of E union H. And we know that probability of E union H we can solve by this probability of E plus probability of H minus probability of E intersection H. Now 0.1 is the value of this which we have to given, and 0.1 will be equal to 1 minus probability of E is 0.75, probability of H which will be minus, and minus plus probability of E intersection H is 0.5. Now we will add 1 and this, it will be 1.50 and this is negative sign. We will send this to the right hand side, left hand side, and this to the left hand side, sorry, right hand side. So after subtracting and adding, we get what? Our probability of H is 0.65. I hope you understand, students. So let's move for next question. Our next question is question number 21. Okay, so in a class of 60 students, 30 opted for NCC, 32 opted for NSS, and 23 opted for both NCC and NSS. If one of these students selected at random from the probability that the student opted for NCC or NSS, and second part is a student has opted neither NCC nor NSS, and third part is the student has opted NSS but not NCC. So in this question we have to given that probability of opting NCC. So probability of opting NCC will be what? 30, and totals are, we have to given 60. So probability of opted NCC will be what? 30 by 60. Okay. Similarly, probability of B, the event that a student opted for NSS, so it will be what? 32 by 60, and 24 student opted NCC and NSS. So the probability of A intersection B will be what? 24 by 60. Okay, so let probability of A, which is for NSS, and B for NCC, we have to, A for NCC and this is for NSS. So probability of selecting NCC, which is 30 students out of 60, so it will be 0.5, and probability of B, which is for NSS, so this is 32 by 60, So it will be 4. Okay. Now probability of A intersection B, which is we have to given 24 by 60, which is okay. Now first part is which we have to find out. The student opted for NCC or NSS. Okay, student. So probability for obtaining NCC or NSS, this is equal to probability of A union B, which is probability of A, probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So probability of A is 30 by 60. Probability of B 32 by 60. Probability of A intersection B, which is 24 by 60. So it will be what? 30 and 8. 38 by 60. Okay. Now student, second part is student has opted neither NCC nor NSS. It means probability of neither A and nor B. So we have to find out means A bar intersection B bar, neither NCC and nor NSS. So student, we can write this probability of A union B whole bar, which is equal to 1 minus probability of A union B, and which is 1 minus probability of A union B, which we have to find out just. Okay, so it is 38 by 60. So after calculating 60 minus 38 by 60, it will be what? 2 and 2 by 60. So probability of neither NCC and nor NSS will be what? 22 by 60. Now our third part is the student has opted NSS but not NCC. The student had opted, so we are erasing this part and here we will write the third part. So the student neither opted NSS but not NCC. So it is dash intersection B. Okay. So now opted NSS but not NCC. So this we can write student probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So probability of B, which we have to given 32 by 60, and probability of A intersection B 24 by 60. So it will be what? 8 by 60, and it will be 4 by 50. 2 by 4 to the 8 and 15 for the 60. So 2 by 15 will be the probability of a student which has opted NSS but not NCC. I hope you understand, students. Now we will see next question. Now student, we will see some questions of your miscellaneous exercise Let's see. So our first question is of miscellaneous exercise is a box contains 10 red marbles and 20 blue marbles and 30 green marbles and 5 marbles are drawn at random from the box. What is the probability that our all will be blue and at least one will be green? So student, first question is that there are 3 types of marble and 10 red marbles and 20 blue marbles and 30 green marbles. So there are total 10 plus 20 plus 30 means 60 marbles are there. Okay student, there are 60 marbles and the question says that 5 marbles are drawn at random from the box and what is the probability that all will be blue? Our first part is that what is the probability that all blue marbles, okay, drawn probability of drawn all blue marbles. So 5 marbles we are selecting from these total marbles. So the 5 marbles we can select from 60 marbles. Okay, so 5 marbles from we select from 60 marbles. It can be selected by 60 5 ways and first is and this will be our total number of outcome and favorable outcome will be what, which is we have 5 marbles taken, that is all 5 marbles will be from blue marbles, all will be what, blue marbles. So from 20 marbles we will select again 5 marbles which will be our favorable outcome. So probability of drawn all blue marbles will be 20C5. This is favorable outcome and the total number of outcome is 60C5. Okay student, now we will further solve it and get our answer. So 20 into 19 into 80 into 17 into 16 divided by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 and divided by 60 into 59 into 58 into 57 into 56 by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now this part will be cancelled by this part and this 20, this 60 will be cancelled in 3 times and from 19 to 57 will again cancel in 3 times. So student, what we are getting from here, we are getting 80 into 70 into 60 by 3 into 59 into 58 into 3 into 56. Okay, so this 3 and 3 is 9 into the 18 and this 2 is cancelled by 28 times. Now after multiplication of these we get what finally 34 by 977. So probability of drawn all blue marbles will be what, 20C5 divided by 60C5 and our answer will be this 34 upon 11,977. Now student, second part says that at least one will be green. So probability of at least one will be green. We can write what? So probability of at least one will be green means all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all will be green. Maybe all greens. So we can write 1 minus. We can write this 1 minus no will be green marbles. Okay. So no will be green. So student 1 minus no will be green. It means this is out from the collections. Okay. Now there are 20 plus 10, 30. So it will be the 5 marbles selected from 30 out of 60 5. So I hope the answer will be this. So and you understand. So 1 minus 30 C5. This we can write what? Again 30 into 29 into 28, 27 by 26 by 60 into 59 into 58, 57 into 56. Now further we solve this. This is 2. 28 and cancel into 10. Now the remaining term is so 29 into, so this by 29 it will be cancelled 58. Okay, so here will be 27 and 26 and below 59 into 57 into 8. Okay, so 1 minus, after solving this, calculating, we can write 117 by this will be again cancelled 13 and 4. And this is 57. So from 3 it will be cancelled in 9 times. And 3 on the 3 and 2 9. So 19 13 9 is 117 by 59 into, okay, so 1 minus, after solving this we can write what our answer will be 4367 by 4367 by 4484. 4484. So it will be our answer, student. Okay. So what we have done in this question, the second part is probability of at least one will be green. So at least one will be green means our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all will be maybe greens. Okay. So we can write 1 minus no will be green. All 5 no will be green from 1 minus. So 1 minus no will be green means there are just 30 marbles, 10 red and 20 blue. So from these 30 marbles we are selecting our 5 marbles. So we can write 30C5 upon, and from total 60 marble we are again selecting 5 marble. So it will be 60C5. Now when we will open it, we will write 30 into 29 into 28, 27, 26 and divided by 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Again 60 into 59 into 58, 57, 56 by 5, 4, 3 into 2 into 1. So 5, 4, 3 into 2 into 1 will be cancelled by itself. Okay. Now the remaining term when we will cancel, we will get what? our 117 by 59 into 76. Now further when we will solve it, taking LCM, we get our required result. I hope you understand, students, this question. Now there are so many questions like this, and you have to solve these questions, and in this way our probability has nearly completed, and there are some remaining questions are there which we will see in the next class. So thank you so much.